Hello, everyone. Welcome to the YMCA 360. My name is Karen, and this is Chair Qigong. You need a chair because we're in the chair. So your butt cheeks are at the end of the chair, right? We're not putting our spine on the back of the chair. Your feet firmly planted, and we're stacking joints, knees over ankles, shoulders over hips. That's our alignment. If we were standing, that's kind of how it would be as well. Our shoulders, knees, hips and ankles. So this is our posture, this is our alignment, and we're gonna get started with some breath work. We're gonna just bring our arms up really nice and easy and drop it, like we're just letting go. So we'll inhale, just drop it, like we're just dropping our bags, like we just got into the house and we're like letting it all go, right? Our bags aren't full of eggs, they're not gonna crack. Just drop it down. Big breath out through the mouth. That's our letting go breath. One more, just like that. Maybe there's something that you want to let go of, right? So we want to get the ick out before we get the yummy lovey-dovey in. That's really what we're working on here. So we're going to just bring the lovey-dovey in. We're going to inhale. Exhale through the nose. Bring it in like that. Okay, so we're just going to inhale. Exhale through the nose. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Arms come up. Exhale through the nose. Slow and steady, the tonifying breath. So Qigong is a moving meditation. We're using our breath, we're using our mind and our body. Inhale. Putting flowers in the vase, pulling the sheets up on the bed and smoothing them out. Right, patting a baby on their back. One more. Nice. So nice and easy with the breath, noticing how it works. Let's just take the left hand to the right shoulder. We're just crossing over here. You could press right in underneath that shoulder blade if you want, pressing in. It might feel like a tender point. You could just rest your hand on your shoulder for a moment, and we're going to drop the left ear to the left shoulder. So this is creating plenty of tension right here that we're releasing through the shoulder, right? So option, just pressing in right here as we do it, or resting right here. In through the nose, out through the mouth as we release, right? We're not holding on to tension. We're never going to do that. And then let's switch sides. So same thing, you can just drop your right ear to the right shoulder, hold your right hand here, or you can just press those fingertips right in and just notice if it's tender. For me, it is. It might be for you. Those are lung spots, acupressure points. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let it go. Let it all out. Stretch those muscles. Those muscles in the neck need stretching, right? It's work to hold up your head and the thousands of thoughts that are floating in there every day. Nice. So notice how that feels, whatever it is. We're going to look up at the sky, stretch the throat, inhale, stick out the tongue, drop the chin to the chest, swivel the chin from left to right, open through the back of the neck. And then just sit up nice and tall. So feeling that, noticing that through the shoulders a little bit, the top of the spine, a little sexy shoulders here. And then let's just get a little bit opening through our hips, the bottom of the spine, okay? So let's just open through the left hip and close. So you can open a little bit, open and close. You can use your hand to open it up, or you can engage your core muscles here, and open and close through the hip. So it looks like it's a leg exercise. It's a core exercise and a hip opener. So we're opening up at the hip hinge. Let's try the other side. So we're keeping the hips forward. It's just the hinge that's opening. Okay, so we open a little, we open a lot. It's just what feels right for you for today. Noticing the difference between the two sides. The older I get, compared to when I was younger, wink, wink, the more I notice the differences. Okay, that might be happening to you. There's nothing wrong with that. We're just going to notice. There we go. So from the top of the spine, the head, the neck, the shoulders, the bottom of the spine, the hips, the low back. And let's just lift the heels and pop them and lift the toes. Pop and lift, pop and lift. There we are. Circle the ankles. And we're kind of awake. We're ready for our flows. We're going to open the flow. We're going to bring lovey-doveyness into our lives. So we're going to inhale up to the eyes and exhale through the nose. Now, you can add kind of some spine to this by bringing it up and then bringing it down. So you open up, kind of curl your back a little bit, and then lift up as you pull down. You seen that? So concave with the chest and then lifting up as you pull down. You can simply go up and down with the arms, open the flow. So what we're doing here with our body while we're together is something we want to think about when we're not together. Okay, so how can I open the flow of my life? How can I open myself to a great moment? What would that look like? I'm in the moment. When are you fully present? What are you doing when you're fully present? I don't know. Where are you when you're fully present? What's happening? Enjoying your hobbies, being out in nature, riding your bike, taking a walk, being next to a lake, the ocean, hearing nature sounds, practicing your art. Open the flow so you can be fully present. That is stress reducing, okay? Right? Stress comes from feeling like you don't have enough time, worry about the future, right? When you're fully present, it just is, right? What are we opening the flow to? A couple more. So if you want your spine involved, as your arms come up, you just release, concave the chest. As you come up, you lift up. Okay, right? So we're going to get our whole body in this as well as being seated, right? There's nothing wrong with this. Just because we're seated doesn't mean we're not doing the whole thing. 2 more. Last one. Open the flow to the pleasures of your life. Yes. Hands down, spine long. We're going to take a twist over the left shoulder. Come back to center. Over the right shoulder. Come back to center. Shoulders back and down. We're in the moment. You and I fully connected. Notice it, feel it, let it be enough. Yes, we're liking it. We're loving it. Feeling it, let it be. Big breath up. Let your breath come all the way up here. Hover it. Exhale, let it come all the way down. Nice. Let's open up a little more across the heart. So we're going to crisscross at the wrist gates. We're going to concave the chest again, open the shoulders. We're going to inhale, open. Look up at the sky, flip the wrists, open the shoulders. We're going to exhale, crisscross at the wrist gates. Inhale, open. Exhale, close, moving through the spine. Inhale, open. Heart to sky, fire meets fire, heart meets yang. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Inhale, open. Feel it. Exhale, closed. Nice. Hands in front of the heart. Let's activate some heart energy. Let's think about the heart seeds. I like calling what's in your heart center, your heart energy center, heart seeds. Go between the fingers. This is a good one. I tell you this all the time. Do this in the shower. In between the fingers and the thumbs. You could do this a ton, right? When you come back to sensations in the body, your five senses, it gets you in the present moment. Your body is in the present. Your body is always today, right now. Your mind is the time traveler, okay? Inside the wrist gates. The wrist gates open up to the heart center. We're opening up into our heart. Let's just knock on the sternum. And I want you to think about what you want, whatever it is. This is what I really want for now. So even if it's simple, I just want a Hershey bar. Okay, I don't care. I just want a new puppy dog. Whatever it is, I want a new job. I want a new hobby job. Whatever it is, we're going to inhale and open to it. We're going to take a twist over to the right. Can move the legs, come back to center. Because your answers might be over there. Inhale and open to it. We're going to take a twist to the left. Your answers might be over there. Come back to center. Nice. Now, we opened up the hips a little bit. Open up through your right hip. We're going to release both arms out, nice and long. We're going to practice our archer. So compassion stretch like a hug. Shoulders stay over the hips. My right hip is forward. My left hip is forward. My right hip is open. Mirror image. I'm going to bring my left shoulder forward. I'm going to see through my arms, shoulder distance apart. This target, I'm going to pull back on the bow, release the arrow, hit the target. And let's do it again. So here I am. I see it. I pull back on the bow, aim for the target, and release. Let's do it again. I see what I want. Pull back on the bow and release. Hit the target. Last time, I'm going to see it. This time, I'm going to hold it. Hold that target. Palms down to the earth. Bring that right foot forward, right in front of me. Crisscross at the wrist gates. Inhale to heart center. Come across. Exhale through the nose. And repeat. Inhale up. Feed the dream seeds. Right? You hit the target, you want what you want. I want things to work out. What does that look like? Well, it looks like family's acting right. My daughter's wedding's coming up. Everybody has their dress now. Things are coming together. We're down in the 4-week countdown almost. What do you want? Feed the seeds, right? So you could have literal seeds. You could be planting a garden, right? Indoors or outdoors, whatever season you're in, right? You could be planting other dreams, looking for a new job, hobby job. New class to take, last one. I want these seeds to grow, so I'm going to think about them. I'm going to look about them. I'm going to tend about them. And I'm going to have my mind and my heart connected about them, right? Now let's open through our left hip. Let's bring our heart center open through the meridian lines in our arms. Let's bring that right arm forward. There's the target through the hands. I'm going to bring that arm back. Release the bow. There we go. Here we go again. See it? Pull back. Release the bow. Let it happen. Here we go again. I see my target. I pull back. This is a yin and yang message. I have to pull back to aim and shoot. Last one, I'm going to just focus on it. I'm going to focus on all of those bows that I hit, palms down to the earth. Bring this right in front of you. Bring that leg back in front of you. Now crisscross the other way. If you're not sure if you can do it, that's okay. Do what you can do. What is the other way? It doesn't feel natural. Inhale up to heart center. Exhale through the nose. Heart energy is planting. I want what I want. This is what I really want for now. I want peace in my mind. I want health and vitality in my body. Right? I want a restful night's sleep. I want to feel nourished. I want to feel hydrated. I want to feel healthy, right? Simple things. Couple more. This is heart energy archer. What are you aiming for, right? It's intention. It's the power of intention. If we don't have intention, right, we're just going to get what we get. And you might say, well, that's fine with me, but at some point it might not be fine, right? Maybe you really want chocolate and you've been getting strawberry your whole life, okay? Because you just said, I'll just take what I get. If you want chocolate, order chocolate, okay? If you want wheat toast and they bring you rye, you say, I ordered wheat toast, okay? It's okay. Right? There we go. This is heart energy. This is lovey-dovey. This is goodness. We want it. We need it. My heart to yours. Let's get more of the universe involved. Let's take the heart, the hands in front of the heart. We're going to flick the wrists. This is big heart energy, big fire. Okay, we're going to inhale. Lifting the golden urn, it's called the golden urn. And we're just going to imagine all the wishes that we have are going to land right here. We're going to have a contract with the universe. So we were hitting the target with our arrows, and now we're just making this contract with the universe. So let's inhale. We're going to contain it. So we're going to exhale through the nose. All the wishes, all the winning lottery tickets, all the love letters are landing in this golden urn. Inhale and exhale. All the partners that you want to have in the universe who are coming to you. Inhale. All the invisible support systems that have worked in your favor somehow, some way. Inhale. Nice, 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 nice. Are you feeling some heart energy going on here? Can tap a little bit more on that heart. This is big heart energy moving through. We want it. The heart is the yin organ paired with the small intestine, which is the yang organ. Okay. Noticing it, feeling it, fire, but it has a lovey-dovey side. So the fire is the doer, the yang paired with the yin. So let's feel it. Let's notice it. Let's let it be enough. And let's take the left hand behind. Let's take the right hand in front. We're just holding ourselves right here. And we're just turning to the left, pulling the left shoulder back, remembering that we're changing direction at will, coming to the center, doing the same thing, one hand in front, one hand behind, twisting over to the other side. We're changing direction at will. We have this power, so we're going to use it. That's what we want to say. We're going to use the power. Let's think about our joints a little bit. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers, hips, knees, and ankles. Okay, so let's think about teacups. So take the wrists, flat palms. We're going to keep the palms flat as much as possible. We're going to flick the wrists. So right now they're not totally flat, but I'm trying. So when I flick the wrists, I'm going to hinge forward. I'm going to guide my fingertips back. My shoulders are going backwards, like I'm pulling a suitcase from behind. I hinge forward, I sit straight up, I roll back up again and come back up. So I'm making a figure 8, right? So there it is. Hinge backwards, come forward, back up again. So you can do it one-handed. So we go across and up and down and across and up and down. I think it's easier two-handed. Okay, so if you're like, I'm lost, I don't know how to do this, then let's do this. In front, you can go up and down and back and forward. Okay, so otherwise, teacups. And believe me, I couldn't get it at the beginning. It took me a while. So flick the wrists, hinge forward like a teapot. Push your fingers back. All the way back, circle the wrists forward, sit up, round forward, hinge forward again. You can lift your heels and lower your heels, lift your toes at any point. And what are we doing? Silk reeling, the joints, China, the Silk Road. We're moving the chi through all of the joints in the body, the shoulders, elbows, wrists, hips, we're hinging, knees, we're lifting and lowering, ankles, toes even, okay? So let your breath come in and out at will. So keeping your fingers or your hands as flat as you can, imagining you have teacups in your hands and they're really hot. They're Qigong tea, pu'er, P-U-E-R-H, pu'er tea. You can get some of the effects of Qigong from drinking pu'er tea and look it up. A couple more times. Last one, figure 8, up and down and back around. There we are. Did we spill the tea? Of course we did. So notice it. If it was a lot for your shoulders, shake it out, let it go, release it, notice it. Okay. So if you're like, I can't follow that, that feels very complicated to me. Remember, there's always something you can do, right? So don't worry about it. We can always come back to it because we will come back to it. Okay, so feel free to just let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Okay, let's inhale up. Let's come to something much easier. Backs of the hands towards each other. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Backs of the hands towards each other. This time we're going to exhale out to the sides. Inhale up. Exhale out. We're still rotating the shoulders. Inhale up. This time, exhale down. Palms face each other. Rotating the shoulders in all directions. Inhale up. Exhale, straight down. Pulling down. Your favorite color. Let's go straight out. Backs of the hands towards each other. Straight to the chest. Rotating the shoulders. Exhale forward. Inhale as you bring it towards you. And relax. Relax that. Feel that you're full of your favorite color, right? So different colors for different parts of the body associated with different organs. So blue with the kidneys, the water element, red, the heart center, fire element, the lungs, white, the liver, green, the spleen, yellow. So if you were trying to activate that color in your body, that feeling, you'd wear that color, right? You're asking for a raise, you're supposed to wear green. Did you know that? Money? Yes, this is true. Okay. So notice it, feel it, whatever color you're trying to embody. Imagine it, whatever that is. Let it be enough. Let's get a growing feeling. Let's get that liver, growth, wood element, springtime. Inhaling up, over to the side body, back to center. Inhaling up, over to the other side, opening through, back to center. Inhaling up, over to the side body, center, and over to the other side, center. Backs of the hands towards each other, push out, slowly, creating lots of room across the shoulders, lots of shoulders in our Qigong practice today. Noticing that, letting it be enough, feeling like your arms are like the branches of a tree, your torso like the trunk of a tree, your roots through your feet and your legs. And we're firmly planted. We're exactly where we want to be, doing exactly what we want to be doing. So notice it, feel it, let it be enough. Let's open up our mind. Let's take our hands right in front. We're going to hinge at the hip crease and we're going to just move through like we're opening the curtains. We're spreading them apart and we're coming back to center. Let's move our heart open. Let's move through, pushing open forward, spread open the heart. We're open to new experiences, new fulfillment. Let's come down to this lower level of energy. We're going to hinge at the hip crease. We're going to new sensations, new experiences, physical things, right? I'm going to some new places, going to have new foods, right? Let's go back up again, back to the stomach, the belly area. Back up to the heart, fulfillment. What's that going to look like? What's that going to feel like? Back to the mind, open it up, right? Like doors. Let's see what's behind these magic doors. Open up and see. There we are. Heart center. Hands to heart, lock those thumbs in, circle around. Let's inhale again, heart to sky. We're winning the lottery of our lives. Let's take an exhale through the nose. Let's ground that down to where we planted our dream seeds and take a look. Sit back up again. Let's inhale, open. Let's remember how we hit the target. Let's exhale through the nose. Let's look down. Our dream seed garden is growing. One more time. Let's inhale, open. Feels good. You open your heart to get what you want, right? If you keep everything a secret, sometimes it's not going to happen. Let's take the right hand to the belly. Let's lift the left arm up. Exhale down through the nose. We're containing it. Let's lift the left arm up, or the right arm up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bridge the two sides of you. Inhale up. Inhale up. Right? So we all have the side of us that our public side that everybody sees. They see you. How you look, what you're wearing, how you're smiling, what you choose to say. And then there's the private side of you, the things that people don't know about you, the things that you write in your diary, your journal. Let's rub that goodness into your Qi bank, your lower dantian, your lower level of energy. And let's just hold it there for a moment. Let's just think about this. We did a lot of heart-centered practice today. We did a lot of moving through our joints today. We don't want stagnant chi in our joints. Okay? Arthritis is stagnant chi. That's exactly what it is. We want to move through it. We want to get past it. The motion is the lotion, period, end of story. So notice it, feel it, love it. Embrace it, the movement and the stillness. Take a nice big inhale. Feel it. Nice big exhale through the mouth. Release it. So that concludes the moving part of our practice today, our play. So right now, you can sit all the way back on your chair and use the spine of your chair as your second spine. You can lie on the floor, you can lie on your bed, you can take legs at the wall. And I am just going to talk in our guided visualization part of our practice. So this is the yummy, lovey-dovey part of our practice. This is the yin. So we are set up for this, right? We are in a relaxed state. We move through the body and we are receptive to this. So this is another heart-centered continuation of what we just did. So get comfortable where you are. There's nothing to see. There's nothing to look at. There's no more movement other than the breath work that you might want to continue. You might want to just lay there and listen. Maybe your hands are at your sides, one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, 2 hands on the heart, 2 hands on the belly, whatever feels comfortable to you. So today we're going to go through the heart center as a way of practicing both gratitude and forgiveness. What? So we talk so much about gratitude as, oh, say thank you. That seems obvious. Somebody gives you a gift and you say thank you. Well, what if they give you a gift you don't like? We say thank you anyway, right? People give you gifts because they want to please you. If it's something that is like, how could they possibly think I would like something like this? I don't know. They just did. This is just life. This is what happens. We're just going to let it go. We're going to say thank you because that's the appropriate thing to do, right? And we can re-gift it. We can do something else with it. But the appropriate thing to do when somebody bothers to give you a gift is to say thank you. A compliment is a verbal gift, okay? If somebody gives you a compliment, I like your haircut, I like those boots, I like that hair, that sweater, I like those pants, you look great today, anything like that, you look nice, thank you. That is a verbal gift, and the appropriate response is thank you. And if you're a person who wasn't raised to take compliments, you have to start practicing it. So even if you don't believe it, you still say thank you. It's like the gift that somebody gives you that you're like, why would you think I would want a purple dress with pink velvet on it? Because they did. Don't ask questions, just say thank you and re-gift it. Or whatever, donate it. So, if we don't accept gifts, whether they're compliments, verbal gifts, or physical gifts, then people will never give them to us anymore, which will be sad because it's fun to get gifts, right? So it's not just for kids at birthday parties, getting a present or holidays. It's nice to get a compliment. It's nice to get a gift. So I want you to think right now of a compliment that you could give yourself, that you could actually take in, that's true. Okay, so something that you could say to yourself about yourself that's true, like, I'm really good at this, or I really look nice today, or I have nice eyes, or I'm really good at art. I have a fun sense of humor. I'm a fun person to be around. I'm kind. Whatever it is. So think about something, and if you're like, I still can't get there, Karen. I'm still not there. What would your best friend say about you? Why does your best friend like you? Because you are friendly, kind, giving, fun, thoughtful. And I want you to take that into your heart. And I want you to repeat that again. I am friendly, kind, giving, thoughtful. I am a good person who's friendly, kind, giving, and thoughtful. So we're accepting all kinds of gifts. Physical gifts, even if we're not sure why this person gave them to us. Verbal gifts, compliments. What about the gift of time? Someone chooses to spend their time with you. That's a gift too. I want to spend my time with you. I want to make time for you. You're worth my time. I'll make time for you. I'll go out of my way to be with you and have time for you. So here's an example. I'm taking my mother, who's 86 years old and uses a walker, on a trip. And we're flying to Boston and going to Maine for a couple of days. And I was telling somebody who knows both of us about this because I just ran into him at the library, and he said, "That's really nice that you're taking the time to do this." And I was like, "Oh, okay." That was nice that he said that. And I took it in. Right? So we want to take these things in. Give yourself credit where credit is due. This isn't obnoxious. This isn't, look at me, I'm so great. This is, I'm taking my time. I'm making the time. People want to be with me, my special friends, my special people. So this is the gratitude. These are the compliments. These are the thanks for gifts, for verbal compliments, for verbal gifts, etc. Now we're going to use the same heart that's giving thanks to give ourselves forgiveness. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. So, it's the same heart that's getting presents, getting gifts, getting verbal gifts, that has to say, I'm sorry. So think of times in your life where you've done something and you're like, I blew it. I don't know how it happened, but I just made a mistake. I'm human. I'm not a robot. Check the box. And I just have to forgive myself and move on. I can't let this sit in my heart, occupy my mind, and ruin my life. I'm not running over kitty cat tails at the bus stop. I'm not stealing kids' lunches. I'm not robbing the bank. Okay, I need to forgive myself. I made a mistake and move on. Apologize and don't do it again. That's it. We're done. So if you've ever had to forgive yourself for something that you can't believe you did, or if you're hanging on to something that happened a long time ago that you have yet to forgive yourself about, we're looking into that same heart that practices gratitude to practice forgiveness, another side of the heart center, right? Maybe it's easy for you to accept compliments. Oh yeah, when people say, oh, I look great, I just say thank you and I feel it and I'm great about it. Oh, when people give me gifts, I say thank you no matter what it is. Oh, but being forgiving myself, oh, that's really hard. Well, then maybe this is the work. So maybe there's a seed in your dream seed garden that is forgiveness for yourself. Or maybe there's someone in your life you're like, maybe it's time I forgive the person. If they could have done better, maybe they would have done better. If they could have been more, maybe they would have been more. Most of what happens in life, we do not understand the full picture. We think we do, but we don't. Most of communication is nonverbal. It's mostly body language and tone. So when we think we're really sure about something, we might be, but we might not be. So maybe if we took a step back, we might say, well, maybe I don't know the full picture. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But the question here today is practicing gratitude on one part of my heart center and practicing forgiveness on the other part. Forgive yourself and then forgive someone else, especially if it's getting in the way of you living your life the way you'd like to be living it. So thinking about that, thinking about opening your heart, winning the lottery of your life, freeing yourself from something that is just sitting on you like a gorilla, like, why do I still carry this around? This happened so long ago. Is it time to let it go? Can I let it go? Can I just accept the fact that there is no answer? I don't like the way it happened. I don't like the way it went down, but maybe the people are dead even. And it's time to just say, I'm really sorry. I wish it were different. I didn't deserve it. They didn't deserve it. I don't know. I'm going to have to go with I don't know, but I want to let it go. So we've heard people say forgiveness is for you. It's not for other people. So let's think about that. We're talking about your heart, opening up your heart, softening your heart, opening up your heart to compliments, opening up your heart to forgiveness, softening your heart to your dream seeds, cultivating your dream seed garden, winning the lottery of your life. How can you do that if part of your heart is frozen and locked shut? It won't work very well. So coming to this idea that we are, you and I and everyone else we meet are both both and A-N-D people. We're people who sometimes can be very lovey-dovey and can make very human errors. We can be complimentary and the same day be very short with somebody. We can be understanding and be snarky on the same day. I know I'm capable of that. We have a wide range, right? It can rain and be sunny on the same day. We get rain and we get a rainbow on the same day, right next to each other, right? So if nature can do that, we can do that. So we want to accept the fact that we have a wide range and we can change direction at will. The wind does it, we can do it. We can have a storm and we can come out of the storm. We can apologize and we can forgive ourselves and move on. And we can ask somebody to forgive us. If they do, they do. If they won't, they won't. But we can ask, right? And most important of all, we can forgive. We can forgive ourselves. Picture your heart open and protective. Open to what you want more of and protective from anything that isn't for you, right? Everybody is not entitled to you. That is truth. Everybody doesn't have a key to your front door of your house. That is truth. Everybody doesn't know your bank account number. Of course they don't. The best of you is what's in your heart. So we want to make sure The goodness is there. We're cultivating the goodness. Let it be enough. In through the nose. Let it land over your heart. The gratitude heart and the forgiving heart. Exhale through the mouth. I bow to you all. Namaste. Thank you for joining me at the YMCA 360. My name is Karen. I will see you next time.